Hey, how's it going? How's it going, everyone? Did I go full browser capture? Or like this? No, let's just go full browser capture, it doesn't matter. Ah, shit. We're gonna speed through this one. Just watch this. Wait, is it muted? Oh, it's muted. Okay, now I'm gonna get DMCA'd.
So I actually think I'm the boss.
No, I'm the boss.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure I'm the boss.
I am the boss.
Yeah, that's
Right,
true.
That's correct. Yep,
That's the boss.
absolutely, 100%.
Boss.
Yep.
Boss, CEO, boss.
Yeah. So I mean, now that our boss is out of the room, I think we need to decide who is now the boss.
Yeah, I think it's really in this room who here is the boss. So chat, please tell us right now who is the boss.
Boss.
I don't know.
Moderator in the chat.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And this, like you're saying, that's so cringe.
I
That's what
would
I'm reading.
normally watch the whole
Okay,
thing
Boss.
Though technically the guy for each of
if
you.
I was watching it live,
Yeah,
but
I mean,
since we're not watching
Gil,
it live,
that's kind of a theme going on. So
I've got a pretty catchy
don't
hook and
really
that
need
little
to.
tune that's coming out.
Mhm.
So we're excited to see it drop, and we are so excited for everything else we have to share.
all right,
this update.
what's the poll? What's the poll look like? Hit.
All right.
You think it's boss?
Point eyes.
We have hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Thank you.
For each without you.
Boss.
Okay,
the
sure.
stream thing.
Thank
Dang.
you so much for joining us.
Okay. That's one. I'll take. Oh, I'll take a screenshot of that. Thank you.
And thank you so much for subscribing to the
I know
channel.
people have
Yeah,
already.
honestly, I love it's my
taken
favorite
it,
part of my job. I
but
love
I don't
hopping
care.
on stream here, chatting with everybody here. I love seeing the WWs, the boss. Without further ado, present our streams and subscribe to the channel, as that is what got us to 100K.
Absolutely. And this isn't the only code that we'll be sharing this stream. So even though we have our one said before, I don't at her hunt.
짜잔! 이연이 등장! 나 많이 기다렸어? 반할 준비 됐지?
I think this is what we saw in the Korean stream as well. Not that bad though. Combos look really cool.
안 끝났어.
It reminds me of Project. Whatchamacallit? In League,
와! 깜짝나.
the animations, the skill animations.
나 믿지? 세팅 완료.
It looks cool though.
하이라이트 시작.
Okay, this is her skin, I guess.
얕보면 다쳐. 소용없을걸? 안 끝났어. 세팅 완료.
I'm not sure if this skin is from one of their outfits,
나
like
잘했지?
real life outfits. Maybe it is.
Solo Living, Arise, I-DLE collaboration.
Well, that's cool.
Amazing.
Okay, so let's check the skills real quick. Teleport to okay, light damage. Yep. Core attack. Defense scaling again. Oh my god. Okay, then this is support skill for Jinro, light damage, skills defense knocked up, dual aura, QTE, airborne, or knockdown rather, not knock up. Okay, that's cool. Okay, you can see.
Skills in action. How about you show us, Prism?
Let's do it. Alrighty, so here we are at the usual place. Let's start off the basic attack right away.
Nice.
Love the light effects, prisms, and everything.
You're getting closer and closer to being in the game.
I mean, there are prisms in the game just for the upgrading thing like that, but you know, we got the last hunter was me. Let's just say All right, let's show off the core attack, which is called mid-tone slash.
Nice.
Yeah, I love the effects on this. Yeah.
Cool.
Amazing. All right, let's look at her skills 1 and 2. Skill 1 is called Descending Glissando.
Okay, skill 1, descending glissando. Reverse spin. So there's is this 2 attacks or just the animation? Delivers a powerful downward strike. We'll see later. Percent of the user's defense, and we will check that in game because apparently, shit. We can get into the game now. Let me actually get into the game. I don't wanna stay in the whatchamacallit, that part too long because I'm gonna get DMCA'd. Probably, most likely. Oh yeah. Deals light elemental damage, knockdown. User places green mana power crystals that deals damage equal to percent. Okay, and then skill 2 is okay. Makes power defense, light damage, airborne, yellow mana power crystal. It deals damage equal to percent of double time lunges damage. Okay. Okay, we'll see how much the percent damage that is, but actually cool. Skills on this base skills damage. User uses double time lunge, changes skill to critical slash for several seconds, activates breath effect, vocalization, and reverberation effects. While the skill button is held down. Oh, it's a channel or a hold skill, I guess. When skill ends, the mana power crystal explodes and inflicts airborne. Okay. Breath charges power gauge by a percent. Gains a shield equal to a percent of Mion's. What? I don't know how to pronounce it. Story? Maybe we'll hear a little bit later. Max HP. Ooh. Maybe this is a typo.
Sando. Mion performs 2 reverse spins while slashing, then
Let's
delivers
see.
a powerful downward strike. This inflicts a percent of her defense.
Anyway. Ultimate damage. Gains a shield. Another shield, okay. So that's a lot of shield. Oh, I guess that's why it's max HP, because that's 3 stacks of shield. Increase core attack damage. Power gauge, ultimate, and core attack. Oh my god.
Defensive damage, it's light elemental damage. When the final hit lands, it knocks equal to one enemy into the air. Focus.
That's fine, it's fine. We don't need to. Because we can see that in-game anyway, later.
Power, Mion delivers a powerful slash to finish off her attack. This deals light elemental damage, and when this skill hits...
Oh, we missed the skill thingy? Oh, we didn't miss the thing.
...is called a headliner. After enveloping her weapon with damage, and when this skill hits...
So we went to the ult, okay. When the skill hits, it inflicts airborne, disables currently active critical slash, sets the cooldown of descending glissando and double time lunge. Alright.
Look at how that actually...
Oh, that's cool.
A lot of the skill description was in the second skill, and so the passive won't be nearly as wordy. So for people that can't read as much, just wait for the passive, you'll be happy.
Just 1-sentence descriptions at each advancement.
So yeah, you gotta get the words in there somewhere. But yeah, let's see the first skill, which is called Descending Glissando.
Okay, so it's not a double stack skill,
around, which is nice as
just
well.
the animation.
And you can see that beautiful crystal in the middle.
I like the little hearts that pop up.
Oh yeah.
Black
yeah.
hearts.
And then let's use the second skill, which is called Double Time Lunge. And you can see there, it's a 2-parter where the second one is a hold down effect.
Oh, okay.
Alright, and let's see the ultimate skill here.
Yes, there she goes.
All about the hearts.
Amazing. So
Okay,
cute
okay.
and powerful too. The perfect combo.
Oh yeah. Alright, so this again, so there's 2 characters if you guys didn't know, and I'm not fully confident in my combos for both of them yet, but this is what I have so far. But as you can see, as you use the second skill like that, it does designate the already placed crystals, and they look incredible as well. So I'm really excited to show you guys these 2 hunters gameplays, because they look incredible.
Absolutely.
Make sure you on the second one you charge it so you can get that max damage. The ult's in there as well.
We agree, Day Honey. The hearts are cute.
And make sure you weave
So there's
some
like
core attacks in
structure
here when you
thingies that you have to
But yeah,
combo
that
with
second
your
ability,
second
once you
skill.
detonate, that's when you're gonna
critical
burst it
strike?
down like crazy. Also, I appreciate everyone saying they wish we were in the game as well, Jackie and I.
We do too.
Yeah.
Although, based on how popular system is, maybe
I mean-
has been.
Go for
That's her ult activates.
Okay,
the
so
high-
this is the thingies. Passive. Wait, what? Passive details. Using headliner activates headlight effect. When the user uses core attack, they place a black mana power crystal. The thingy that showed up earlier. Deals damage, increases light damage. Ooh. Gains a shield equal to a percent of Mion's max HP. Increase the user's defense by a percent. So this is technically also a good buff to anyone else that you can bring. I don't know. User enters stage, charges their power gauge by a percent, uses headliner, activates their core attack and recovers some MP. User's light damage increased by a percent. Cool. Simple passives. Tier 3, advancement 3. The user uses descending crescendo or double time lunge. They gain shield equal to really HP. We'll see later if it's still HP or it becomes defense. While the shield is active, it increases the user's defense by a percent. Attackable. For every light ally, the defense of light team members increased by percent. Okay, that's normal. Using headliner, increase the user's critical hit rate and critical damage by a percent. Ooh. When the user uses any skill, I guess, charges Mion's power gauge by a percent and reduces the cooldown of headliner by several seconds. Ooh. So that's just like literal infinite combo. Well, not really infinite combo, but continuous combo. And for the weapon, defense, when the user uses their core attack, it inflicts an effect on the enemies within the range. That increases damage taken from Mion by a percent. Okay.
It's on, and I feel that
some later on. And
Let's file.
That's cool. That's cool. Alright, the second one. Duva.
슈아, 출동 준비 완료. 슈아 나가신다. 벌써부터 반하면 안 돼.
We're gonna be checking some of these stuffs in a little bit. But after that, I'm gonna end the stream. And I'm gonna continue checking out all like the event stuff later when I stream at night. I'll be streaming later at night.
나갔을 텐데.
I just can't, wait for this one.
하지 말라고.
Or I'll be stuck in checking out all of these one later. Yeah, the skills look cool. Okay, this is her skin.
나 완전 반짝반짝해. 예.
And maybe this is like
나갔을 텐데.
their outfit, group outfit in one of their songs. That's the only thing I can
완전
think of.
잘했어.
Maybe it was talked about in the stream, but we're skipping a lot, so yeah.
I-DLE collaboration.
all right, the next idol member.
Okay, this is the skills, water attack. Okay, dealing, increasing water elemental damage at scales with user attack. Those are mana orb, for attack, airborne, sport skill, showtime. Okay, deals water elemental damage, attack, 6 airborne, and user gains performance effect. performance, increase the user's core attack. Ooh, core attack on water? Core attack on water? Ooh, that's not bad. User gains a shield equal to percent of their attack for several seconds. Oh, wait. Oh, this is a support skill. I wonder where this is gonna go, because I don't think any of the current water weapons for Jinwoo uses core. Maybe I'm wrong. Then airborne, alright.
Remember to take the stage as a
Sorry, we're gonna skip the introduction and stuff.
bonus
Attach.
because we're performing right now.
I wish we could just have status effects that buffed our performance.
Alright, let's
gotta-
show off the basic attack called Doremi Glitch.
You gotta bring it up with the boss.
I guess.
I didn't even think about it that way. We should bring it up with the boss.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's show off the core attack as well. It's a nice slash.
Yes.
Rhythmic beatdown.
All of her attacks have this sort of slashing aesthetic to them.
Very wolf-like. Alright, let's
Yes,
see what the
very
next skills
canine.
do.
All right. Her skill 1 is called Pop Star Landing. Shuha performs and inflicts a percentage.
Alright, this is the skill 1. Percent attack. Okay, airborne, and then skill 2. Wow, this is a short skill description. So maybe everything is in the awakening thingy. Takes a percent of user's attack, deals water elemental damage. Okay. And then all airborne, yeah. Everything is in the awakening.
So we all know about superhero landings, but have you heard of a pop star landing? And then obviously you have to listen in on this one too.
She goes.
Yep, and then she creates that little zone around her that is a nice buff as well. So
That's
let's look
cool.
at her second basic skill, which will enhance her core attacks. Just a lot of slashing, and it's called Starlight Bark. So can I get some barks in the chat? Can the dogs come out and chat today?
Oh no.
We've solved the eternal mystery of who let the dogs out. It was prison. It was prison.
Although it's kind of like a wolf, so.
Oh no.
It's true.
So howls? You want them to howl?
Ooh, that
Ooh.
little spoiler there in the passive. Your bark does become a howl. So.
That's true. You
If we
can
can get some-
upgrade that skill from Starlight Bark to Starlight Howl, but we'll get more to that later.
Heck
so
yeah! Thank you, Day Honey. I see the first bark.
Give us some barks. Give us some. Yeah, I see a woof.
Yeah,
Thank you,
yeah.
Madam Jackie.
Wait. Let's
Catharsis
see the
and
old.
harmony.
鳴らしてんで
I'm sure I told you not to mess with me, she says. Oh, she's so spunky. I love her.
Breathtaking. Hey, the dogs are out, baby,
Wolves are
or
out.
the wolves. To get that area in which. All right, so with
what
her,
happened?
you want to make sure you use your first ability to get that area in which you will buff your core attacks and everything else as well. So that really buffs up your damage like crazy. And so your second ability then empowers your your core attacks, and so you can repeatedly do it over and over. And then so you can see here, and then repeat it over again, and then spam that core attack again. Might as well say core.
Yep. She's another core character here.
Which is fun. Which is my favorite type of character here. So we go again, basic skill 1.
You can just
basic
go
skill
ham.
2, core. Except it's a lot faster than it's core. Instead of just core. And there you have it.
It looks like it
She
kind of
is
pauses
a
the enemy,
wolf
or
of the
stops
battlefield.
the enemy for a split second when she attacks.
All right, let's take a look at her
Not sure
passive
if it's just
details
here in the
now.
test,
Yeah, let's go to
but
the
yeah,
passive.
looks cool. It looks cool. After using Pop Star landing, they create an on-the-stage zone. Starlight Bark and Starlight Howl activates high energy effect. On the stage, activates performance effect on Shuhua. Okay. So at least the performance also activates on her, which is for damage. High energy, rhythmic beatdown, changes to high energy beat, increasing the skill damage by a percent. When the user's core attack activates and they use high energy beat, they no longer consume their core gauge. When the user, what can they read? Core attack hits, the cooldown of Pop Star Landing, Starlight Bark, and Starlight Howl are reduced by several seconds. Okay. High energy, awakening 1, high energy is enhanced. When high energy beat hits, it inflicts the tension drop effects on the target. And tension drop is increased water damage taken from Shuha by a percent for several seconds. Stackable. Ooh, actually cool. So every time you attack, you just fix even more damage. Starlight Bark, change to Starlight Howl. Yeah. 2, 4, D3 enhances the performance effect. We will see in game later. The user's attack by a percent. And using Starlight Howl activates the volume up effect. Significantly increases the attack speed of high energy beats. Volume up increases the user's crit rate and damage dealt by a percent. Ooh. And then the weapon is the user's attack by a percent when rhythmic beatdown or high energy beat hits. Yeah, it increases the damage of Catharsis in Harmony by a percent. Stackable. When Catharsis in Harmony ends, it removes all instances of the effect. Okay, cool. Actually, really cool.
The new showcase for Mion and Shuhua in the newest Encore mission.
Alrighty, alright.
Alrighty, so here you can see we have Inkaro and
Oh, a double.
Helder as our new Encore mission.
Light and water, okay. We're gonna skip that. Kelly, we're gonna skip that. I want to see other content.
You couldn't.
Yeah, but
It's not in the newest
we're gonna get into it because
version of I-DLE that over the course of the performers together. So they didn't choose to become hunters, but when monsters attack during one of their concerts and they're forced to fight back, the public cheers them on and wants them to become hunters as well. So the story that you travel through will be watching them sort of balance these two worlds of trying to be a hunter and an idol at the same time. And it's very heartfelt and it's very sweet, and there's lots of cute little banter between all of the members.
hey, so for all you people that I know you're out there that just skip through these event stories, this is not one to do that. It's very good stuff out here. So, and by the way, speaking of good stuff in the events, look at these rewards. I think there's some good stuff down here. Did you see that? Look at there's a chroma.
Oh yeah.
Do you see
Is
down
that
here?
another one?
Is that another chroma? And would you look at that right here? Is that a free copy of Shuhua's data? What?
Oh, that's cool.
No way! That's super sick.
So yeah, definitely play through this. Our new friends from I-DLE.
That's right. And speaking of all these free things, for this event, I know we alluded to earlier, I want to let everyone know that you will all be getting a total of 5 new I-DLE collaboration hunters for free just by playing the game. So you can obtain these through login rewards, collab pass, and the event rewards. So I'm going to show you guys real quick where you can find them. So
Okay.
over here you can see in the status check today's missions, you'll be able to get a Mion data. And then you saw in the event story, you'll be able to get a Shuhua data already there. And then at the end here for the check-in, you'll be able to get an Eternity exclusive support data. And if you didn't know, Eternity is the guild that these I-DLE hunters are part of.
Yes.
Moving forward. And then where's the last two, you may ask? Well, they're over here in the I-DLE concert pass over here. So for those of you that, and you might be thinking like, oh no, it's behind the paywall. No, it's not. It is right here. There is a free copy again of Mion, as well as some of her weapons as well for free just by playing, by logging in, clearing gates, doing what you normally do, and the same goes for Shuhua
Oh, you don't
as well.
have
So
to pick.
Love-
You don't have to pick which pass. You get both pass. Okay, that's cool.
that's a total of 5 collaboration I-DLE hunter units. So
That's actually cool.
And just
You
to
know.
clear up any confusion in the chat.
Because when I was watching the Korean stream, at least based on the automatic translation, it sounded like it was you have to pick which one. But yeah,
It's true.
oh, this is cool.
You'll be able to get all 5 characters throughout the collab,
mhm.
just through playing the stuff in the game, but you
Yeah.
gotta wait for some other stuff later.
Yeah, so all 5 are not available at this moment, but you'll be able to get 5 copies. So you get 2 of Mion, and then 2 of Shuhua, and then 1 of the data for the either one.
Yes. So we've got just these 2 hunters in the game right now, but look forward to the rest of the I-DLE members joining the game soon.
Yeah, in future updates. And then, not only that, for this collaboration, since there are 2 hunters being released for polling, I know sometimes when you guys get to the draw support at the very top and you get to 80, Sometimes you don't get the hunter you want, and that's pulling like for last time for Leonard Neerman. Say you got to the draw support and you got to the full 80, and you didn't get Leonard Neerman. That was the possibility, but since there are 2 hunters this time around, you will be guaranteed to either recruit Shuhua or Mion when you reach that draw support. So there is you won't be getting Wu Jin Chol or Baek Yoon-ho or anybody else. You'll only be getting Shuhua or Mion at that draw support. So
I will not have to be staring longingly at their faces saying, when will they be able to join my team?
When will they be here? So yeah, so those are some exciting things that we want to tell you about this event. But there's also the event itself that we got to get through here. So there's also the boss challenge that you can see here as well, which you can get some of these awesome SSR Sung Jin-woo event weapon selection chests. So not just random chests as well. Oh, I should
that's cool.
Over here so you guys can see the rewards.
Delightful.
Sadly, it's not the one that is
repeating
repeating
you got the
rewards,
missions
but
as always. And then what we're going to be doing is a new minigame called Iron's Backstage Tour. So, moderator, please add a poll. Who do you think will win?
Jackie, for your
Where's the CM Jack?
boss. Pat.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, today
They're just showing
don't know.
support.
I'm not the boss.
No. University.
Thomas Onset.
Prison.
Oh, yeah, got something.
okay. That's the
Running
minigame.
back and forth,
Light sticks.
getting the light sticks,
Oh,
and
I
then
didn't.
avoiding the bombs. So the bombs look like that vortex thing as well,
Oh,
or a
boy.
regular old bomb, or a freeze bomb that you all want to avoid
I
each
dodged
one.
that one. Oh,
While getting a power up, and you got
I
it.
did it.
Nice. And now you got the powers of Mion.
I do.
On
I
your
appreciate.
side.
Oh, there's a bomb in the way. I can't get that power up for our other friend here, for Shuha. Oh, I don't need a heart now, but I've got it.
You have a heart.
I do have a heart. Oh gosh,
But it's
the
breaking.
bombs keep getting in my way. So there's a time limit as well. So as you can see here,
All right,
I'm
Shuhua.
only going to be able to get so many points, but I have not hit any bombs yet.
Okay, the combo.
Combo.
You're doing pretty good.
Nice.
And the time stops because of
Because that's part of her little bonus.
ability.
Nice. Okay. Great. Fabulous.
Guys, I'm nervous.
I think it's all the support. It was all those wolf howls in the chat. Yeah, the wolf pack had my back.
Excuse me.
Okay,
got me to
2.
Okay, that's a
Power
cool.
of Iron.
That's a cool minigame. Okay, let's check anything else. Same other minigame. And then I think I missed a code, but it's fine. I don't
Each new
care.
update is playing the new
It's gonna be
minigames.
on the official
and
Discord
playing on the new
server
thing, so-
anyway.
Appreciate all of you guys. I know
Bye.
it hasn't been my during your videos. Alrighty, so if you didn't know, we are bringing the expert difficulty to the story mode as well, and you know what that means for all the people out there. It gets harder, yes. Obviously, that's what it means. But the second thing is that you guys will be getting 35,000 Essence Stones if you're able to complete all of the trophies in this expert story mode. So for all of you guys that want some more endgame content and want to relive the story another time, this is a good way to get up your Essence Stones and more.
Absolutely.
That's
The
cool. That's
worksheet,
cool.
and I tried. Believe me, I'm working. So if I press apply, it shows me that I haven't met the dish.
You're not ready. You're
Yeah.
not prepared.
Yeah, I have not prepared for this competition, this battle yet. So we're gonna hold off on this one this time as well. But I did want to show you guys the proof of the strong in each tier and each power level because I know you guys like seeing that kind of stuff. And you know what? Next time one of these comes out, I will promise you I will challenge it to my best of my ability. My plan today was to try level 10, get absolutely destroyed.
And then at least you would have seen it.
Level 10 is 2.4 mil? Oh, I'm never going to be able to do that, lol.
And you would be able to laugh at CM Prison. But you will
Dead.
feel like everyone is like, nah.
And then again, this might not be regular, and then you have selection, and you can kind of choose, I think, which one you want at the end of the day,
Okay.
potentially. So, this is what this looks like. Honestly, character design look incredible. The costumes look great. But let's move on to check out some of the improvements that are coming to this update, including some buffs to some of our favorite hunters.
Yay!
Being let's see if we can find them. We got Gogun, he's getting buffed.
Yes.
We got the boy, the core himself.
Thomas Andre.
Thomas Andre is getting buffed as well. We also got, let's see if I can find it, Shimizu Akari is getting buffed
Yeah.
as well
Pumpkin
as,
Spice Girl.
yep.
My favorite, my favorite.
as well as Baek Yoon-ho, and then last but not least, we have the OC fan favorite, Elisa Blanche. They're all getting buffed in this update, so be excited for those. And then also the advanced mana crystal exchange limit in the shop is getting increased, so be on the lookout for that. And then I know you guys have been asking for this, and we're happy to oblige. Finally, you will be able to, if you want to unequip or you want to change an artifact and say, you know what, let's do that one instead. It doesn't cost any gold anymore. So all that cost, artifact removal cost, is gone. So you don't have to worry about that. And for all you people that change equipment per each mode, that is a nice quality of life for everyone there. And then also, for Power of Destruction, the world rankings for Power of Destruction are coming, not this update, but the next update towards the end of July. So for all of you POD players out there, be on the lookout for that, and as well as a hard mode for POD at the end of the month for July. So there's a lot of stuff coming. We know you guys want some content, and we're hoping we can deliver that for you in the next coming content updates as well.
Seems like the chat's really excited about it, and we are too. All right, let's find out what is next on today's stream.
That's right. If you didn't know, we announced our new game during Steam Next Fest, and first and foremost, we wanted to thank those who participated in the demo. That's right, Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive is a completely new game tailored towards PC and console with new combat and progression mechanics. I really do want to say apologies for the confusion when we first announced it. I know there was some confusion. People were like, is this part of Arise? This is an update? Or is this going to be more? But it is a completely new game tailored to that PC and console audience. So again, apologies for the confusion around that launch. It was just a demo on Steam as well. So, but since that announcement, we have heard a lot of feedback from players asking for some of the features that they've really enjoyed in Overdrive to come to Arise. And one of which, and I'm seeing in chat saying co-op.
Co-op.
And so here is a look at a 2-player co-op that the devs are currently working on.
Oh yeah, this is the fight against the architect co-op. Looks like there's a little bit of a delay, but at least the HP is in sync. If it's a proper whatchamacallit, co-op, which I'm not sure yet, it would be nice. But also, I wonder if the buff on Team 1 also affects your co-op ally, or the buffs are still just within your own team. That would be a cool thing to know, but yeah, it looks cool. The only thing annoying would be even if the other one doesn't do the thingy, that's cool. The QTE. So long as one guy finishes the QTE, it still counts as a success. Okay. Yeah, as I was saying. I already forgot what I was saying, lol. Oh my god. Yeah, oh yeah. If this is a matchmaking type of thing, hopefully there's no disconnect.
Alrighty, I hope you're all excited as we are for that. I can't wait to play
annoying.
alongside Jackie and System when that comes out. And just letting you guys know that this is a work in progress. This isn't going to be out in the build tomorrow. This is just something the devs are currently working on. And I know for some of you guys were like, Overdrive had 4 players. That's really exciting. Why isn't it 4-player? Obviously, so that is a console and PC title that's, more catered to those capabilities. And so since Solo Leveling Rise is a mobile and PC title, we have some limitations. So the devs are working the best that they can. So the first, we're starting off with 2-player.
Cool. It's not easy to develop games.
Yeah, real-time co-op, like you saw in the video. They were playing and they can see each other at the exact same time. So
I don't know why people just whine and, there's no content.
Well. So I definitely want to emphasize that we do hear you.
We heard all the feedback that you have been giving us,
Mhm.
so please know that we are listening.
Awesome. And that the biggest thing we heard that you guys need is that SLA needs more content, and it's something we aim to deliver to you with the updates to come, like you've seen here. Thank you for all your feedback with this whole process of Overdrive and of Arise together and us figuring it out together. We really do appreciate it. Here is a sneak peek at next updates, the Architect story fight as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this one does not have audio, so we're going to be talking a little bit, but you just saw some of the gameplay of the Architect fight coming and the co-op, and this is from the story and just the cinematic.
The
And
pixels.
it's
He looks
breathtaking.
so
Oh.
intense.
So intense, absolutely.
This is already
I'm gonna
1080p.
have nightmares about that 6-armed
It-
statue.
it's wild because I feel like we've gotten so far in the lore of solo leveling at this point, and seeing
Yeah.
this battle is going to be really intense.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And I love the flashback there, like pulling it back, like that's the one who almost killed him in the first place.
This is a real staple to his hero's journey here. Of he is finally coming back to the place where it all began. So it's the most intense narrative journey so far, and the
Mhm.
combat in the game is going to be thrilling.
Awesome, yeah.
And of course, Sung Jin Woo is always on that aura.
Dripping aura.
Absolutely.
Looking
Nice icon.
this is a shadow skill.
And the update is happening right now, so people can't get into the,
I
the
know.
build and take a look. And
I don't
see
even.
what- Here are these 4 codes.
Oh, dang! It's a lot of codes. Look at the codes. We're gonna put that in later.
Which expire on Wednesday. That is the 9th.
Okay, we're done with that one. Let's check the updates. 3 hours ago. Again, updates, new story, content, expert mode, new encore mission in Caro and Helder. There's light water weakness, dark fire strength. So probably gonna be. We'll see how easy or hard it is to auto, because that is my challenge: is to auto as much content as possible within the game. People say, "Oh, you're just autoing your noob or something." Yeah, try autoing a lot of content without being a whale. Let's see. It is possible, but it is a challenge, especially with how challenging the AI in the game is. And the collab characters is Neon, Light Thunder, Suha, the Water Hunter, and their weapons, and these are their in-game art, and these are their skins, maybe the purchasable skins, and these are going to be the free. Well, not really free. Maybe it's purchased one. And in the Hunter Pass is Kanae's skin. Well, that's cool. Didn't expect for Kanae to get one anytime soon, but yeah. And then these are the ongoing events and upcoming events. Balance adjustment for some hunters, which is mentioned earlier. The hae-in will be added to some draw, which is nice. Speaking of custom draw, I wonder if the collab units will be added to the custom draw. Normally, collab units, even in other games, are not added into the permanent draw in games, but we shall see. Battlefield of Trials, new season. Workshop of Brilliant Light. Proof of the Strong for Yogurt, mentioned earlier. That's going to be removed from Deimos. Battle tier expansion to 80. Oh my god, already 80. Gates loot chest, minimum obtainable quantity for loot chests that were added through June update will be increased. Acquisition rates for certain rewards within these loot chests will be improved. Give me more plans! Wait, not plans, designs. I'm not getting a single precision design for the whole month. Oh my god, I'm sad. No more artifact cost, which is always cool, always cool. And mana power crystal and then adjustment, more advanced mana crystal, which is nice. okay. And more improvements and bug fixes. Let's see. Power of Destruction. Power of Destruction. I just want to see if they fix Sang Jinwoo's loadout in Power of Destruction. Flame All will be added for each chapter in the challenge system. Okay, that's cool. Whatever. Fix an issue where Tawatakane would not properly use Kamaitachi's skill during Power of Destruction. Really? Really? That happens? Oh my god, my ex. Good thing I'm on auto. Auto on POD anyway, so it's whatever. That's cool. These fire damage based on visual effect is not correctly applied. The boss is under high fever because caused by fire flower. Okay, that's cool. Okay. I was not just displayed incorrectly. Yeah, this happened to me too. First, we have logged in. Compensation. Okay. Yeah. Nothing. Okay, that's it. Now, we shall check the game. Window capture. There we go. What the heaven? What the heck? There you go. There's a weird. Okay, there you go. I have special summons, but we're gonna use that maybe in the middle of the month. Let's see. I am probably. Oh, I'm still rank 5. Okay. I'm getting overtaken because of all the new story chapters. Oh, you have to select tier. Oh, okay. I thought you have to click on their pictures. So this is how you pick which one you want to go for. Cool. And what I was worried about was I thought they will release Jinnah this month. Jinnah? Because that is what was in the thingy that they showed up, but because of the collab, no Jinnah. Which is cool. That means I don't have to worry about trying to get a main hunter and then and then some collab hunters. We can just focus on the collab hunters for now. But that would also probably mean, since there's no main hunters, I assume the collab hunters will also be added to the custom draw, or else there's gonna be 2 months of no additional new hunters into the custom draw, which would be weird. It would be weird, if anything. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Then store 120. Where do you get this? Workshop 3, 4. Okay, 15. Okay, so change shop here. We use that currency, and then do we get 30% and 40% discount? That's cool. Ooh, they even give us a whole set. That is technically the recommended set for those units. For both. Them, I guess, sure. Hey, I got the skin, finally! Don't have to use the battle pass skin. I mean, the battle pass skin is also cool. So let's get everything. 22 minutes! Oh my god, I almost missed my 30% discount. Can't receive this because it's full. No! I got Rush out of all the skills! I barely use Rush anymore. Man. Kinda sucks. Whatever. Wait, what did I not receive? Did I not receive the artifacts? I'm gonna be sad if I didn't receive the artifacts. Really? How many artifacts do I have right now? Oh, okay, I received the artifacts. What did I not receive? That's weird. Huh. I-DLE store. Normal. It's expected because it's a collab. There's gonna be a lot of stuff. Proof of the strong. Get more coins. Huh? What is this? Holy mana power. Oh, whatever. What? What's the content of this? Oh, that sucks. Wait, I get to pay? Ooh, that's actually not bad. Okay, let me get whatever. Ah. Ooh, I only got one Luminous Present cut. I don't know where to get. Oh wait, no, I already know where to get that. Oh, yeah, I understand what the Holy Power Crystal is now. What is this? Uncommon gem chest? I don't really care about gem chests. Still have a lot of gem chests. And let's see this one. Oh, this is 9! Ooh, this is for subscribers. So normal players, non-subscriber players, will be able to get 200 advanced mana power crystals and then an additional 100 for subscribers. Which, this is probably what I'm gonna be buying. Anyway, I'm not gonna be buying the 200 because I don't really care. I'm not one of those that are having a hard time with that one. Because I manage my stuff a little bit properly. And I don't really like combining stuff. People probably combine their artifact enhancement chip 1 into chip 2. That's why they're burning through their advanced mana power crystal. Which is kind of normal. I'm just the abnormal one. Okay. Go. Let me get my rewards. Give me my rewards. Oh, I'm rank 7? Wait, where's my reward? They didn't give me my reward. Is it tomorrow? Oh, it's still calculating? Oh, I'm blind. Okay. So let's swap my Jinwoo skin first to the cooler one. Yay. There you go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's cool. Of course, it's cooler if you got the other one. But I was too late because I had work that time, so I wasn't able to stream clearing. And then after work, everyone has already cleared the 1K clear, so whatever. I didn't want it anyway. Oh. Yeah, we're just doing a little bit of sneak peek. We're gonna do everything else later. I shipped out this one. We're still gonna do the dailies and stuff off stream. This is the thingy. We're gonna do this later as well, just to be really sure. Where is Mion? Skills. Oh, it really scales with HP. It's not a typo. Okay. That's what I wanted to make sure of. She's mainly defense, but it's not bad to get HP on her. So that's not too bad. It's not a bad thing. And again, she gets a lot of shield here anyway. 5 seconds. Yeah, we're gonna go do a deep dive there later. And then these are the passes, separate passes. You do get one copy of them, and then there's also one copy here. And then their pass skin is here as well. Expensive, of course. Then the normal pass with Kanae's skin. Then the Hunter Pass and the Advanced Hunter Pass. Okay. Hunter Association Pass, rather. Well, it's not that bad, I would say. The implementation is not that bad. The only thing I'm kind of worried about is since next month there's going to be 3 Hunters, so there's going to be 3 different passes instead of just 2. It'll be a little bit scary. But it is what it is. Wheel event. Okay, we're gonna get a wheel event. And it's... Oh my god, you have to select the weapon. No, I don't want to select their weapon. I want both of their weapons. And then weapon custom draw, we get 100. Weapon custom draw, which I'm never going to be using until a new weapon is released. Oh, this is also... You get an additional after advancing beyond 5 times. Ooh, okay, okay. So you don't... I mean, not that you don't get anything good, but you still get additional rewards just by trying to get there. And just by doing the event, you can complete this, you get 1,000. Oh no, you don't. Because you get one copy here, the main copy, and then one from the past, so that's A1. You get A1 for them. So if you do a pull and then you advance her, then you get the 1,000. Also for Shua. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. And then the new costumes, Neon and for Shua. That's cool, that's cool. Right now, I would say the implementation is decent. The implementation of the event is decent. There's probably a better way to implement it, but it's not that bad. Considering this is the first collab. And they also mentioned that they will use this as a data for future collabs. So, for the people who are mad about this collab, getting angry or whatever, stirring drama, it's not bad because while they didn't collab with other known games or other known franchises or animes or whatever you want, you can think of this as Netmarble. What do you call this? How do you say it properly? Attracting more players into the game while also finding more or better ways on how to implement better collab systems into the game by listening to player feedback. It's always good. And this is the first collab, so that means this is their testing grounds if this kind of collab implementation will be good, will be accepted by the players, or they have to change it up a little bit or scratch it entirely and then try to implement a different way to do a collab. It's not that. They're just whiny. I don't know why they like to whine. Oh, it's not the game that I want. It's not the... Shut up. There's a lot of rewards. I see no problem. Okay, so here... Oh, there's no skin here. Okay. I mean, that's understandable because the skin is in the pass anyway. In the free pass. Oh, it's not in the free pass, it's in the event. Where's the event? Yeah, this one, these two. Yep. Take the rewards. And then this one is forever exclusive support data, so I guess this is used to select which hunter you want. Which is good. And then missions, 1 million gold. Backstage tour, this is the minigame. And then there's another minigame, the Slash Fruit minigame, which we've always known. And then for this one is the reward. The final reward is going to be the Jinwoo weapon selection event. Weapon selection. What the heck is wrong with this? Yeah, and then the repeating rewards is just rune. Aw, that sucks. Repeating. Oh, this is just 1,500. That's why. I'd rather have a repeating event or a repeating thing of this one instead. But yeah. What I am kind of worried about is this. Hopefully, this doesn't have any duration. You don't have to worry about it. And then the event story is where we get the first Chroma skin, second Chroma skin, and then the Shuhua copy. Oh, we get this here? Okay. I thought we have to do some backflips to get that one. Wait. This is a Shuhua copy, okay? Oh, check today's mission. Oh, this is where we get the Mion copy, okay. Oh, it's gonna be a little bit too long. But since there's no main hunter anyway, I guess I can pull for them. Oh! I was looking for it here, but yeah, it's here. In the clear account. So you need to do 60, you need to clear 60 missions to get the neon copy. Which is actually not that bad, because again, this is collab anyway. It's free reward, so they have to make you work a little bit more for it. It's just the bad thing is this is time gated, literal time gated. That is what's bad about this reward. It would be nice if they just put this in the 20th, the first reward, so people will be able to get her a little bit here. But again, you can immediately get one copy here anyway. Just log in one day and then do 5 gates or encore. You can immediately get one copy of Mion and Shuhua. Not that bad. Not that bad. Let's see though. Alright, it's only still Sioran. So hopefully by July 16th. It's gonna be July 16th. Maybe 17th. Chow will be added here, then that's gonna be what we want to go for. What we want to go for, but yeah. So far, I would say the implementation for this collab is decent. It is decent enough for me. Oh, the monthly thing reset already? No! No! Ooh. kind of sucked. I was able to get the rate up last month anyway, so it's fine. Those are the important ones. I mean, I'm at 200. It's gonna be hard. I would say it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to A5 both of them. But technically I can just aim for A3 and then just play the event. I'm gonna get them A5. And then I'm actually even gonna get them to A6, since if I get them to A5, we get another free copy. So immediately A6. If I can get them to at least A3 before I run out of resources, and that's including the hard story or expert story. I don't think there's an expert in reverse. Yep. And this one is 1.2 billion in power. So that's gonna be a challenge. Can I auto it? Probably. I can probably still auto it, but yeah. That's gonna be it for now. I'm gonna be ending the stream and we'll be back later. That's when I'm gonna be streaming a little bit more because I barely have any sleep. I had to do some errands, that's why I was late. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks for hanging out, everyone, and as always, stay safe and have a great rest of your day. Yeah.